All right, this is it. Well, we will have a clean, fair fight. You need to obey my commands, protect yourself at all times, and let's hook them up. Good luck.
Brock Lesnar, Frank Mir, his beautiful bride, Reina, formerly Sable in the WWE, here to support her husband tonight. Will he be the next big thing in the world of mixed martial arts? He is facing one of the best of all time. And here we go! How long will it take for Lesnar to go for a takedown? About 5 seconds! He's in half guard.
Frank Mir working towards the sweep. He's got his arm underneath the leg, the free leg of Lesnar.
The big question is,
he's taking some punches here.
Just overpower Mir. Wait a second. Mazzagatti steps in.
In the back of the head.
He hits you in the back of the head. There's a timeout call.
Stop, stand up.
Just a timeout.
1 point. 1 point.
Oh my goodness, they take a point away from Lesnar for the strike to the back of the head.
Wow.
Right over there, Brock.
No warning.
Interesting.
You can see it in the replay here. Here's the shots to the back of the head. Just one shot, you know, while Mir turned away.
Exactly.
I think that
might have got a second one in, Joe. I saw in the replay. Let's see if he goes for another quick takedown.
Good leg kick by Mir.
Oh, he rocks Frank Mir. Lesnar.
He's in a dominant position now. Mir's in a lot of trouble.
Quickly. Mir is in trouble. Lesnar
He's spinning around on him. Hammer fist over and over again. He's got to be careful.
Mir almost had the arm. Lesnar can't get too overconfident.
Lesnar's got to be very careful. Mir has a very dangerous guard.
He is teeing off, though, Brock Lesnar is.
But he's stuck inside the guard of Frank Mir.
Oh, big elbow.
He's got to be careful. Get his arm out of there.
Lesnar, back up.
It's going to be very difficult for him to pass the guard of Frank Mir. It's a very unusual guard. He's going for a footlock. He's going to hold the leg.
Lesnar!
He's going to hit him. He taps.
Over! Frank Mir defeats Brock Lesnar!
Now Frank, utilizing his very, very unusual guard. See, spins to that leg, grabs a hold of it, pins it, and puts a deep knee bar. Brock Lesnar forced the tap.
Mir took some serious shots.
There are so few heavyweights that have such an agile guard. And here he gets it, he flips him over, locks a hold of it, pulls it in deep, and Brock Lesnar forced to submit. Huge victory for Frank Mir.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Steve Mazzagatti has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 30 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a knee bar, Frank Mir!
All right, guys, you both been explaining all the rules. One nice clean fight. I want you guys to keep your hands up, protect yourself at all times, and obey my commands at all times. Now touch gloves, go back to your corners. Good luck, guys.
I think Dan Mergliotta accidentally poked Heath in the eye there.
Oops. Yep. Brock Lesnar. Heath Herring. Once again in great condition is Heath Herring.
You ready? You ready? Let's go fight.
And here we go. Oh, comes out with a knee.
One of the things that Frank Mir commented on. Big right hand.
Herring goes spinning back.
What I was going to say is one of the things that Frank Mir commented on is the speed of Brock Lesnar. That it's very surprising, and right when I was saying that, he jumps in with a fast right hand.
And he also is taking his time here.
He's holding on to a guillotine.
He got overexcited last time, he said, Joe. Made a mistake. Who would ever thought Brock Lesnar would come out and try to throw a flying knee? How good is that? Herring is in trouble. He got rocked. Bloodied up as well.
Yeah, Heath he's bleeding. We can't see the cut.
Well, let's see if Brock tries to take this down and see if he can get the legs in. Good start for Lesnar. Ducks under, does Herring. Brock goes for the takedown and gets it. No problem.
We're going to face, Brock. We're going to face.
It's been 6 months since the Frank Mir fight. And Brock said the Brock Lesnar tonight would absolutely manhandle the Brock Lesnar who fought Frank Mir.
He passed his guard very quickly through the legs to the side.
It's the left side of the face of Heath Herring that's all bloodied up. Might have been from that big right hand.
Or it might have been from Dag Mergliotta's poke.
It's a bad omen. See if he throws some knees here.
Brock staying on top of him, throwing some big punches.
And that's a lot of muscle on top of Heath Herring. Lesnar in a great position of control here. Controlling the head of Heath Herring. Herring's going to try to work his way back to the feet.
Brock Lesnar's hands are so big that the regular XL UFC gloves do not fit him. They have to make special gloves for this dude.
First triple XL gloves utilized in UFC history.
He's trying to roll over to his guard, but Brock is controlling him.
Now this is where Brock can be outstanding because of all his years of wrestling. Not only did he win a national championship, he knows how to train like a champion, Joe. Herring complained about something. Getting rocked. Big shot to the midsection.
And Brock just completely smothering him, controlling his body, staying on top of him. Heath just, every time he tries to get out of this position, Brock just sits him down.
But not, oh, there's the big knee.
Knee to the body, man.
And again. But look at how Brock is so composed here, Joe. He was in a position like this with Frank Mir and got himself in trouble because he got out of control. Methodically working and breaking down Heath Herring. He started wrestling at the age of 5, brought in a 7-time Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion, Rodrigo Medeiros, to help him prepare for this fight, did Brock Lesnar.
He's on Heath's back and he's staying on his back. He's really showing excellent control here, Mike. Heath's trying, he just can't get out of this. And Brock is expending minimal effort here. He's not exhausting himself. He's just staying on top.
And while doing so, he's just leaning all over Heath Herring.
And he's hitting him with those big canned hams he calls fists.
And a couple of big knees to the midsection.
Guys, keep it active.
And I may have said earlier, triple XL, they're actually 4X. The gloves of Brock Lesnar.
That's insane.
Good first round for the Golden Gopher. Oh my!
He's nodding with the crowd as they chant his name. Big knees. He's turning it on now. Big knees to the body.
Great first round for Lesnar.
Heath Herring is battered. Right off the bat, drops Heath Herring with the first punch. Let's take one more look at that.
I mean, credit Herring just for still being in this fight.
And look at these ground and pound right hands.
Watching his good friend Brock Lesnar compete.
Let's go, fight!
Herring needs to stick and move big time.
Wow. Yeah, the charge of that guy, just the physical strength that Brock Lesnar has is so hard to deal with.
Well, remember his original opponent here tonight was supposed to be UFC Hall of Famer Mark Coleman.
And he's standing up, throwing leg kicks now.
Watch the technique if it does turn into a little bit of a stand-up battle. Will Brock drop a hand or reach for a kick low and allow Herring an opportunity?
And also you have to take into consideration how much damage Heath took in that first round and how much he's got left here.
So strong. And this is a 6'4", 250-pound man in Heath Herring. The Iceman is back. Liddell Evans, Saturday, September 6th, Phillip Arena in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. Rich Franklin, Matt Hamill. Log on now to UFC.com. Tickets still available. Also get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
Side control. This guy, Brock Lesnar, this kind of a size difference is the reason why dude should cut down to 205. Dudes like Brandon Vera that want to fight at heavyweight, look at this guy.
Heath Herring may not have that option, though.
No, Heath Herring is a legit heavyweight, which is even more incredible when you look at the way that Brock Lesnar is able to manhandle him.
Herring staying alive, though.
He's turtling. Look, he's a survivor, and he knows how to hang in there. He's turtling up here. I mean, you have to beat Heath Herring. He does not quit.
Absolutely.
Oh, mounts. This is bad.
Past his guard. Now he's looking to take the back.
He lost the hooks. And Heath is going to try to roll over and try to get Brock into his guard, but even that's no picnic.
Lesnar received no scholarship offers out of high school to wrestle. So he won a national junior college title instead at Bismarck State. Then all he did was become a four-time All-American, going 106-5 collegiately at Minnesota, and won the national championship, as I mentioned earlier, in the year 2000. Was the runner-up his junior year. Made a ton of money in the WWE and said, enough. I want to truly compete at the highest level. So he told Dana White he wants to fight in the UFC. First Mir, now Herring, two of the most experienced men in the world. And Heath Herring is getting battered.
Those knees to the body are brutal.
To the solar plex, the ribs, the kidney, the liver.
Heath is working diligently to try to get it back to half guard. He's trying to control Brock Lesnar's left leg, but Brock is sliding it out and slowly moving to a dominant position. He's got a little hold on that leg, but not much. He's in half guard now. Excuse me, he's in side control now.
Watch the eyes, watch the
Brock
eyes.
just completely controlling him. I mean, all Heath can do is squirm and try to move his body around, but Brock is always on top of him, always controlling him.
Lesnar, born in Webster, South Dakota, town of 2,000 people.
Heath Herring getting to his feet.
Herring's up. Just over a minute remains in round number 2. Non-title fight. So this fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
And let me tell you something, Heath Herring, you give him any opportunity, he's going to take it. And he will get fired up. If he can get free, and he can turn this into a stand-up exchange.
Heath, go to face, boy, go to face.
Herring takes a big knee. Herring worked with a lot of the Ohio State wrestlers in preparation for this matchup. That one buckled him. Absolutely buckled him. 30 seconds remains in round 2. Herring, see if he tries to get an elbow free. Come over the top. Brock with good arm control.
Herring with a good knee to the body.
So he's got that. The left hand is controlling the right arm of Heath Herring. Oh, lost it for a second, and he almost ate an uppercut in the process. Final seconds of round number 2.
Nice job, please. Nice job.
What a performance by Lesnar.
I mean, he's so comfortable. He's avoiding the submissions, but he's so comfortable staying on top, being dominant, and just smashing them.
Herring.
Oh, big kick.
Herring came right out to the center of the octagon, even before Dan Mergliotta said, let's go, guys. So he's going to bring it. Herring rushing ahead.
Good body shot by Herring.
They're going to cage. They're going to cage.
Now Herring's the one pressed up against the cage, and this is bad. These knees. Oh, back to the ground.
How long, Joe? I know tonight he wants to put on a show, beat him down, but how long and how necessary is it at one time for Lesnar to actually take advantage of dominant positions like this one?
Well, you know what? Some guys don't like to finish with submissions. Some guys, look at these knees to the body, my God. Some guys don't like to finish with submissions. Tito Ortiz rarely finished with submissions. He would take guys down and just batter them and punish them. Some guys just prefer ground and pound. It's their style. And as long as Lesnar's able to control guys like this, as long as he doesn't have hand problems from punching and breaking his hands, and his hands are so big, he's probably not going to have those kind of problems. But, you know, I mean, he could batter a lot of dudes this way.
Battering Heath Herring tonight.
Heath Herring is going for a Kimura, but Brock Lesnar is mounting him.
Another in the long list of heavyweight wrestling champions to compete in the UFC. Full mount for Lesnar. Coleman, Randleman, Kerr, all national wrestling champions, eventually were UFC heavyweight champions. Could Lesnar someday be the next one?
And I guarantee you his base is second to none. This guy gets on top of you like that, that's got to be a horrifying feeling. He scrambled out of it.
Herring's running out of time. Lesnar about 2.5 minutes away from his first win in the UFC.
Just rolls him over. And big knees to the body are coming. Here they go.
Man. Remember what the knees of George St. Pierre did to Matt Serra in the title fight in Montreal. Just imagine adding a little bit over 100 pounds to the body in the frame and then have Brock Lesnar throw some knees at you.
I don't want to imagine.
Yeah.
I like sleeping at night. This guy's going to give a lot of heavyweights nightmares. He's like a character in a movie, you know? Look at the size of that arm. That's insanity. Oh, Heath Herring gets back up to his feet. Throws a knee, and Brock counters the knee.
Herring teeing off. He caught him a couple of times.
And Brock immediately takes him
there
back
to take him down. That's the key. Lesnar has Herring pinned up against the fence.
He's got to give Heath credit. He's game.
More than 60 mixed martial arts and kickboxing fights on the resume of Brock Lesnar, or pardon me, Heath Herring. Brock Lesnar looking to write a new part of his resume as a mixed martial artist.
He's got a back mount, but he doesn't have the hooks in. He's just riding him on the back, using his wrestling to control position. Heath is almost up here. He's rolling over, trying to go for a knee there.
About 40 seconds from now, this crowd is going to erupt.
Come on, guys.
Maybe sooner.
Let's go.
30 seconds.
Brock's got the back. And again, he's not putting his hooks in, Mike. He's just riding him. And he's letting Heath squirm, and when Heath squirms, he just stays on top of him and moves his body around. Full mount again. Very nice.
10 seconds remains.
10 seconds. 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 10
Brock Lesnar celebrates. He has done it.
Wow.
Ultimate refreshment, superior drinkability.
There's the first right hand of the night. Brock Lesnar charges out of the gate, connects right out of the gate with a big right hand and drops Heath, and that was a sign of things to come. I mean, this is about as one-sided a beating as you could see. And incredibly, in this man's third MMA fight ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-26, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brock Lesnar.
Follow my orders at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch glove, let's do this.
2 great wrestlers, and there is a ton of respect for Brock Lesnar of Randy Couture and vice versa. Brock wants what Randy has, though. That is the heavyweight belt. Brock Lesnar, Randy Couture, our main event of the evening.
Ready to go, first round, you ready? You ready? Let's go, come on!
Fight Clock brought to you by BSN, the world leader in physique, performance, and energy supplements. Black trunks for Lesnar. Good knees early by Brock.
Good clinch by Lesnar. Randy's got him pressed up against the cage.
Randy is a Greco-Roman master, but he gives away a ton of weight in this matchup.
He is a master of leverage, of dirty boxing, and of using strikes in the clinch. Good knee by Lesnar.
Now what Randy wants to do if he can early is lean on Brock, Joe. Try to bring down that gas tank. Brock's in great shape, but still, when you're carrying around 280 pounds of muscle, you're going to wear down. You got to get oxygen to those muscles.
Absolutely, and I think Brock's game plan is probably to not come out of the gate like guns blazing, to slowly wear on Randy and put his weight on him and make Randy work.
As Brock said, Randy's got to carry around 275, 280 pounds.
Randy holding that underhook on the left side, trying to keep Brock from taking him down, staying calm.
Lesnar.
Bubbling under.
Anytime with a right hand. Couture has the significant advantage in the striking game.
Yeah, he's been striking far longer.
I mean, he was a boxer in the Army years ago. And we've seen him land some big punches. The one that he landed on Tim Sylvia early changed the whole fight. And Randy's going to try to stick and move.
Yeah, the more Randy can keep this fight tactical and keep it from being a crazy barnstorming brawl, the better he's going to do.
Looking for the takedown. Can Brock get it? 7 of 8 in his mixed martial arts career on takedown attempts.
The speed that guy shoots in for a 285-pound man is incredible. But Randy defended it.
Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Couture certainly wants to bring Brock into what he calls the deep waters. Takedown. And now the big man in the half guard of Couture.
In half guard, Randy holding on to the neck, keeping Brock from posturing up.
Can he get to a more favorable position here, Joe? He's trying to get to side control.
He mounts. Oh, great good job by Randy.
Yeah, great job of avoidance by Randy Couture.
And Randy's getting back up to his feet. Randy's got a hold of Brock's leg. If he can get Brock on his back.
Randy trying to work that right leg of Lesnar. Randy Couture. He's got one hook in. Good job by Brock on that leg, Joe. And now he's back down.
That was nasty the way he was turning his leg sideways.
Half guard. Look at the size of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, it looks like they're like 3 weight classes separated.
Wrestlers in general do not like to be on their backs. Randy, though, over the years, Joe, has developed a very good guard. That was one of the things that he worked on diligently throughout his career. Now, not a lot of submissions in his victory book, if you will, but yet at least the ability to defend.
Well, he understands submissions very, very well. He had a submission battle against Ronaldo Jacare de Souza, who's one of the best jiu-jitsu fighters in the world. Oh, big punches by Lesnar.
Lesnar using the left leg to try to pin down the arm of Randy Couture. Randy, a little wrist control.
And he is in half guard, but Randy likes to ground and pound from half guard. He likes to hold on, look at that. Holding on to that leg, or excuse me, holding on to that arm and holding Randy in place.
The one thing Brock is doing here, Joe, is he's methodical, though. And that's what we saw a little bit of in the Heath fight. He's patiently looking for that better position. Not going crazy like he did against Frank Mir and leaving himself vulnerable.
Randy's back to his feet. That's huge. That's a huge sign right there. He took very little damage there, but he was able to get the fight to his feet, and Brock is breathing heavy.
And that's what we talked about, Joe, the gas tank of Brock Lesnar. Make Brock work one way or another. Now Couture leaning on the big man.
Brock just looked up to check the time, 30 seconds left.
Gotta watch the hand on the fence. Long way from the corner is Brock Lesnar. Again. Yep, he's got to be careful. Mario Yamasaki warns him about grabbing the fence.
Randy is trying very hard to get Brock down to the ground.
Great first round.
Huge first round.
Hello, Brock Lesnar. Randy Couture's going nowhere. Captain America. Fight scheduled for 5-minute rounds.
You ready? Let's go.
The Hall of Famer against the superhuman. Brock Lesnar comes in with a jab. Randy's going to try to move the head, pick and move. Randy caught an elbow, nice
Randy
elbow.
got hurt. He got hurt bad there, Mike.
That was a huge elbow that Brock Lesnar threw at Randy Couture.
You saw his legs wobble there. He took a good shot.
Brock hesitated just a bit.
As long as he can keep him pressed up against Cain like this, he has time to recover.
At this point, Randy should be recovered. But that was a strong elbow thrown by Brock Lesnar. Oh, knee! Randy loves this position, an Olympic alternate in Greco-Roman wrestling.
Well, you know, usually in fights we see him pushing guys up against the cage and kneeing them and punching them and making them work more. But in this fight, I think he's worried about the size of Brock Lesnar, and he's just trying to hold him there and control him. Now he starts throwing those knees.
Joe, this is, well, take away the elbow that he just ate, but this is Randy's game plan.
Oh, big knee!
But answered by Couture. Watch for the elbow again.
Good head movement. We saw that in the Tim Sylvia fight. Randy has much improved head movement.
Brock's cut under the right eye. Couture ducks under. Brock with an uppercut. Couture pushing forward. Brock Lesnar with a nice hook. Randy looking to stick and move. Again they connect. That cut right above the right eye of Brock Lesnar. He wipes away the blood. That could affect his vision.
Brock with a big shot. Randy stuffs it.
Randy's going to push him back up against the fence, try to wear him down a little more.
Brock's doing a good job of pacing himself.
106-5. His career record in collegiate wrestling, Brock Lesnar. Now this time they're in front of Brock's corner. In a similar position to what we saw at the end of round one.
Randy working hard for a takedown here.
Lesnar with some short punches. Looking right to his corner for instructions, Joe.
You know, conventional wisdom would say that the longer the fight goes on, the older guy would be the one that's in trouble. But in this fight, I would say that the bigger guy is the one that's going to be in trouble because Randy is considerably lighter and he's always been in great shape. He has no problems with his endurance.
Especially when the older guy whipped through the Eco Challenge in Fiji and has always been incredibly conditioned. Big knee by Brock Lesnar. Just past the midway point of round two. Heavyweight title on the line.
Randy gets hurt.
Couture is down. Lesnar is trying to finish. Brock Lesnar pounding away on Randy Couture. trying to survive.
He's a short little shot.
And it is all over. Brock Lesnar is the new UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
Randy is still down. He got hurt very badly there.
Watch the right hand. Just grazed him on the back of the neck, Joe.
It looked like it hit him right in the temple, Mike.
Yeah, that's...
And then that hammer fist right afterwards. Let's take a look at it again. Yeah.
Yeah, good call, Joe.
He goes right down and bam, hammer fist from hell. And Randy was just stunned very badly from that punch. Eats a bunch more. Just the big power of Brock Lesnar, and just those enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 7 seconds of the second round. Declaring the winner by TKO, and now the new UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Brock Lesnar!
All right, gentlemen, we're going over your instructions backstage. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Brock Lesnar. Frank Mir. UFC heavyweight title fight.
You ready? Let's do it.
First round brought to you by America's Sports Daily, USAtoday.com.
Mike, first thing I'm noticing is Frank Mir's left leg is very, very taped up. His knee, all up his knee is taped up. Now, I don't know if that's because he's injured or because he wants friction. If he grabs a hold of something in a guard and he wants Brock Lesnar to not be able to slip out.
Brock with the inside leg kick early, Joe, pawing, trying to keep Frank Mir at distance.
Frank Mir looks very calm and collected here. And Brock immediately goes for the takedown. Frank dives down. He's got a hold of a leg.
And he slips to half guard. Joe, we've heard no reports of any trouble with the left knee or the left leg of Frank Mir.
You never know, though.
You never know.
You never know.
Well, and as you know, the way these guys train, rarely do we have a fighter truly at 100% when he finally enters the octagon. The one thing you notice here is Lesnar being very patient. He's got Frank Mir down, but he's not swinging away, trying to finish it right away like he did the first time.
Yeah.
Thus, he got caught.
He doesn't want to take any chances. And Frank very relaxed on the bottom.
Let's work. Come on, let's work, bro.
Now, this is Frank's game. The more Brock falls into this, the more Brock is not ground and pounding and just trying to grapple with him. He runs the risk.
Let's work.
You see that there, you see that hematoma.
Oh, yeah, and
right
short
side.
elbow. And there's a cut on the bridge in the nose of Mir as well.
But as I said, the more Brock grapples with Frank on the ground, the more he runs the risk of being submitted, especially right now when both of them are slippery.
Well, you notice, too, Brock's trying to stay chest on chest. He doesn't want to leave any gap.
Good punches by Brock there.
Between him and Frank Mir to allow Mir to spin the hips and work a submission.
Yeah, he's controlling Frank's head and punching him in the face, and these are hard punches.
Pushes the arm back. And again, delivers a shot.
And now Frank
Mir
is protecting his face with his hand, but he's bleeding, Mike.
Brock is firing away. And again, he's got that pressure, Joe, of chest on chest.
Yeah, and Brock can generate incredible amount of power in that short distance. Frank very relaxed on the bottom, though. You see, he's not really trying to fight it off.
Let's work, bro. Let's work.
Brock's pace very deliberate.
Those punches are very hard.
Championship fight. 5-minute rounds.
Frank just looked over at his corner and said, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Brock just teeing away.
Yeah,
that one got through.
Yeah, now he realizes he's got to move. These are hurting.
2 minutes remains in round one. That is just a big, powerful dude.
Yeah, he is doing a lot of damage here, Mike. Frank Mir's nose is bleeding.
His cheek is all bruised up.
He just gave his corner the thumbs up, but that's all well and good. But you got those big lunch boxes slamming into your face. That's not a lot of fun. Oh, now he goes to the body and to the face.
90 seconds remains in the round.
All right, now Frank's in a better spot.
Frank looks around, looking for the clock, I would assume. All Brock here in round one.
The way Brock is holding Frank's neck, he's almost got him in like a neck crank. He's holding the armpit and he's pushing the face forward. Frank can't move his head very well.
Brock was going body, body, face now too, Joe.
All right, this is much better for Frank. His head's free, but now, you know, he's taking some damage.
What Brock is, there's Brock's. Now Brock's got to be careful here, Joe.
Yeah,
when he leaves distance,
moving. Exactly.
Frank's going to start to move and look to lock something in. And that may be the best thing he's done here in round one is chest on chest. Good hammer fist. Well, this one's lasted much longer than the first one already.
Underhook by Frank, and he's going to use that to either try to stand up or he's going to go under the right leg of Brock Lesnar. He's running out of time here.
Final seconds of round one. Hammer fist again. The champion wins round one.
Fight.
Round two.
Knee by Frank, and they go to the ground.
Wow, Brock's gonna let him up. 106-5 as a collegiate wrestler.
Good left hook by Mir. They got a knee by Mir.
He caught him with the knee.
Oh, he tucked up a flying knee, a la Uriah Faber.
But now Brock's on top again. Joe, I'm astounded that Brock stood back up. Brock's best game plan is to do exactly this. Not get into a strike fest with Frank Mir.
If he doesn't work here, Herb Dean's gonna stand him up. Herb is warning them right now.
How appropriate here at UFC 100 that we have a jiu-jitsu specialist, Frank Mir, on his back, trying to protect himself against the bigger and larger man, which is what Royce Gracie and his family brought to us in 1993. Question is, can he protect himself long enough to finally turn this fight in his favor and change the momentum?
Frank is getting beat up here. He's taking some big shots and his face is splattering blood all over his shoulder. Did the power shots of Brock Lesnar. He's got so much power in those fists, Mike.
Up against the
Frank's in big trouble. That's it.
Trying to finish it.
That's it.
Hogan is there. And it is all over.
He's out.
Brock Lesnar.
And here you see this just big, powerful fist come down on Frank Mir's face. Frank is pressed up against the cage, and as soon as he turned over, referee Herb Dean gave him plenty of chances, but he realized that Frank wasn't getting up.
Total domination.
The power of Brock Lesnar in these punches, and again, Frank just stuck there, pinned up against the cage, unable to move.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of round number two. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Brock Lesnar.
All right, gentlemen, you've been over your instructions in the back. I expect a clean fight. Obey my commands all times, defend yourselves all times. Touch gloves, go back, let's do this.
Wow. Yeah. Whew. I got goosebumps. I'm ready to go. So are they. Shane Carwin against Brock Lesnar. Heavyweight title is on the line.
Gentlemen, you ready? You ready? Let's fight!
Tonight's clock brought to you by StubHub, the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the UFC. StubHub, where do you want to sit for the next UFC fight? Red trunks for Lesnar, blue trunks for Carwin.
You can see by Carwin's stance that it looks like he's ready for the shot.
Brock Lesnar, national champion in Division I at Minnesota. Division II national wrestling champion Shane Carwin. Hands high. Remember, Lesnar threw that right hand against Heath, and he did it right there to Carwin. And now he wants the takedown.
Carwin's got a whizzer, and he stands back up to his feet.
Throws the knee. Carwin loves the dirty boxing. What a start! Broke the orbital bone of Heath Herring with the big right hand. Hit Brock Lesnar early in that battle back in Minneapolis at Target Center.
The chants of Carwin have begun.
Carwin with the uppercut.
Big uppercut.
Clips Brock is covering it. Shane Carwin pummeling away. Lesnar desperately wants the takedown. The knee by Carwin. Carwin's got Lesnar on the run. Shane Carwin trying to finish. Shane Carwin!
Unbelievable!
Pounding away! Lesnar trying to push him off. Carwin looking to finish Brock Lesnar here in the first round.
And the big question is here, how much has Brock Lesnar trained off of his back?
Unbelievable start for Shane Carwin.
Brock Lesnar's bleeding.
Lots of fingers in the face.
Shane Carwin 101. Brock is in trouble, Joe.
He's in big, big trouble.
Huge elbow.
And we've never seen him ever in a position even remotely close to this before.
Carwin teeing off. Josh Rosenthal right on top of the action.
Now here's the question. Is Shane Carwin going to punch himself out here? He's thrown a tremendous amount of punches. He seems to be very calm. It doesn't seem like he's breathing heavy. He's pacing himself.
This building electric. Everyone on their feet. Lesnar survives the early onslaught for now.
Watch the head coming down.
Oh, big elbows!
Carwin looking to beat down Brock Lesnar. Bloodied but not beaten.
Oh, he is just teeing off here.
Shane Carwin continues to punish. Big right hands. You can hear him, Joe.
Wow.
Lesnar looks to push off. Can Brock get up?
I think Brock is badly hurt, Mike.
Shane Carwin has unbelievable power. And we have seen it here in round one, breaking down Brock Lesnar.
He's in half guard right now, but it's an open half guard.
I mean, credit Brock for surviving.
He's surviving, Mike, but his face is swollen, and I think he's badly hurt. Shane's pushing down on that leg. He's going to get the full mount, and Brock tries to scramble, and Shane gets a hold of him.
Brock trying to get back to his feet. Wow. Still a minute left in this action-packed round one. A lot of energy utilized by Carwin trying to stop the fight, and he was razor close to doing so.
A lot of energy, but a lot of energy absorbed on the head of Brock Lesnar.
No kidding.
The question is, how much did that take out of him?
Big knee by Brock. Look for another knee. Both men working towards the end of this first round.
This is an interesting little situation here because Carwin has to kind of pace himself.
This is the longest fight of Shane Carwin's career now.
He's got to kind of pace himself, figure out when to explode, when to get out of there, and also calculate how much trouble is Brock Lesnar in. Should he jump on him now? Should he pounce?
10 seconds.
A lot of calculating has to be done here.
First man to make it out of the first round and barely done by Brock Lesnar.
Shane Carwin's wife is behind us and she's not watching. She's covering her head and looking down on the ground.
What a start.
And here we see Shane Carwin with a big uppercut. Stiffens up Brock Lesnar. Brock's covering up, moving away, and this is something we've never seen before. We've never seen a guy as big as Brock beating on him. Dominant round, easily a 10-8. And he smiles at the camera and winks.
Shane Carwin just winked at Brock Lesnar. What a way to start this fight. Here is round 2.
The first round 2 of Shane Carwin's career. Brock Lesnar's corner telling him that Shane Carwin is exhausted. You know what it's like to be on top of a guy and throw that many punches. There's no way he's going to be able to recover in time.
See if Brock...
It's true. Look at the big deep breath that Carwin just took. Shook it off.
They keep saying there's no way he's recovered in the corner of Brock Lesnar. Now will Brock look for the big right hand?
Oh.
Yes. How about a takedown? Cut over the left eye of the heavyweight champion Lesnar. Carwin looking to explode again.
There's the big shot.
There it is.
He's got him on his back.
This is bad for Shane Carwin. Brock Lesnar, powerful takedown. Vicious ground and pound. Literally surviving in round 1.
And the real big question is how tired? How tired is Shane Carwin? How much did he blow out in that first round?
We're about to find out because now that big man has reversed the position, Joe, and now it's Lesnar, as Marty Morgan talked about, on top of Shane Carwin.
Well, you know that Shane had to kind of assume that at some point in the fight he may be on his back like this. Let's see what he does in this position.
Brock to the body. The 2 best heavyweights in the world. Battling for the #1 spot in the world. He's got the mount.
He's got an arm triangle.
Trying to finish this fight. Trying to choke out Shane Carwin.
The way Shane's arms are, though, the way he's in with his elbow, he's okay here.
Brock
he's okay for now. If Brock tightens it up, you see the way Shane is pushing with his elbow, though? As long as he continues to do that, he's going to be okay.
Trying to stay very relaxed is Shane Carwin. With one of the strongest men in the mixed martial arts world.
Oh,
it is all over! It is all over!
Wow.
Lesnar is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world!
Wow.
Wow! Bud Light fight replay. Here we go, Joe. Here's the submission he talked about.
So he's got a hold of the arm here with his head and his neck. Controlling Shane Carwin's head and his neck with his left arm. Now watch him hop out of it. And right in, squeezes it tight. As soon as he started turning the corner, see how he's turning there? That's when he tightened it up. Before that, Shane had a little bit of air, but as soon as he started turning that corner, he just locked it up tight, and that's it.
Man, he has battled through so many things the last year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Josh Rosenthal has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to arm triangle choke, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Brock Lesnar!
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to keep it clean. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the word, baby.
Oh, my. Oh, this is crazy right now. There's a buzz here at Honda Center. Lesnar, Velasquez. Heavyweight title is on the line.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Tonight's clock brought to you by Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 2. Unleash truth on October 26th. Lesnar looks to tie up early.
Right away.
Throws some knees. Brock on the attack. Flying knee from Lesnar.
Brock is relentless, but he wasn't able to take Cain down there.
Brock coming out swinging. There it is.
He got the takedown. Let's see how well Cain fights off his back. Cain back up to his feet. Nicely done by Mr. Velasquez.
We haven't seen him taken down often, if at all, but he's right back up. Velasquez, two-time All-American at Arizona State. Actually wrestled one of Brock's training partners, Cole Conrad, back for the national championship in '06.
Brock keeping the pressure on Cain. Got him pressed up against the cage here. Cain staying calm.
His cardio is one of his strongest assets. But when Brock Lesnar's leaning on you, that'll test it.
Well, the most important thing in that exchange to me was that Cain was able to defend himself on the ground and immediately get back up to the feet. And back again, and look at that.
Right back up. Brock still has a hold of him, though.
Separated, though. Look at Cain's technique. Perfect.
Nicely done,
Perfect
Cain
technique.
Velasquez. Brock swinging. Velasquez with a head kick. Deep breath from Lesnar. Cain Velasquez is going to look to stick and move. And he tries to shoot a single.
And Cain has Brock down. Look at this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is huge.
Big shots from Velasquez on Lesnar. Brock's back up.
Brock back to his feet, but Cain has a leg again.
Brock just swinging with anything right now. Velasquez. Lesnar. Spinning out of control. Cain Velasquez eats another. Oh, huge knee. He's huge knee to the body. Lesnar's in big trouble. Cain Velasquez looking to finish Brock Lesnar.
Plenty of time left. 2 minutes in the round. Knee to the belly. Brock Lesnar is exhausted.
Cain continuing to punish.
Brock Lesnar has got to hold on to Cain Velasquez and try to clear his mind, because he's getting smashed here.
90 seconds left in the round. Velasquez with a knee on the midsection.
The problem is this is not Shane Carwin. He's going to pick his shots. He learned from watching Carwin. He's going to pick his shots, and he's not going to gas himself out.
Lesnar trying to get back up. And he does. But he's exhausted. And he gets rocked again. Lesnar covering up. Velasquez pouring it on. Hammer fist. 50 seconds. That's it. It is all over. Cain Velasquez is the UFC heavyweight champion.
Brock's on the bottom, bloodied up badly. Look how badly he's cut on his cheek, and Cain is just smashing him. Brock is not intelligently defending himself, and Herb Dean stops the fight. And here you see Cain Velasquez just unloading on Brock Lesnar. Cain weathered the early storm, defended himself from the bottom, got right back up to his feet quickly, and made a big, big impression here tonight.
And as you said, Joe, he picked his spots.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 12 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, and now the new UFC undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez!
Let's go, come on! Here we go. Tonight's clock brought to you by Haywire in theaters January 20th, starring MMA superstar Gina Carano. Red and black trunks for Brock Lesnar. He throws a kick early.
2 kicks.
White and gray trunks for Overeem.
Well, that's a good idea to throw Overeem off, you know, set up the takedown, throw some punches and kicks, mix it up. Overeem missed that right hand, grazed him.
But you're playing with fire if you get into a striking matchup with Alistair Overeem. When will Lesnar shoot for the double? Trying to use the jab. Got the leg. And Overeem able to avoid the takedown.
That's big. That is big. Just the fact that he was able to avoid one.
If Brock hits you, though, as we've talked about, he can knock people out. He did it to Randy Couture. Caught him right behind the ear.
Alistair's already cut. He's cut over his right eyebrow. I don't know what did it. I don't know what happened, but he's got a cut.
Might have been one of those jabs of Brock Lesnar's. And again, they connect.
Big knee to the body.
And answered by Lesnar. Overeem pushes Lesnar back towards the cage. Another big knee
to the body.
Right to the midsection of Lesnar. He's hurt bad. And again to the midsection. Huge knees to the body of Lesnar.
Alistair has no respect whatsoever for Brock's stand-up.
Brock tried to catch the kick.
I'm surprised Alistair threw a kick this early in the fight.
I'm surprised Lesnar hasn't just freight trained and looked to take Overeem down and put him on his back. Our main event of the evening. Brock looking for the uppercut.
Another knee. Big punch.
And another big punch to the left hand.
He's hurt. Brock is hurt.
A kick to the body. So much punishment to the body. This is going to be it.
That's it. It's over. No.
It is all over. Wow. Alistair Overeem. All Overeem.
And there he threw one to the body, and that one hurt him bad. That one went to the liver. And he jumps on him and finishes him off with punches. And a lot of these were blocked, but then he threw one to the body, and that was it. Mario Yamasaki saw enough. So it was another shot to the body that did it. Look at that. He threw that one, and that one hurt him bad. That was a shin to the liver. And Alistair jumps all over him. He's covering up mostly, but he's really waiting for this fight to be stopped. But now look at this. Digs to the body, and that was all we needed to see. Now here's a knee early. That one went to the leg, but here this one to the body. Powerful shot to the body there. And Brock tries to reply with one of his own.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 26 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Alistair the